These are two people, Obama and Hillary, who have wrecked the brand of the Democratic Party. They have taken the Democratic Party from a party that was perceived as fighting for the ordinary guy, fighting for his economic interests, fighting for his values, to now being a party that is economically and culturally at war with the aspirations of ordinary people. So I think the hilarious aspect of all this is that the two people who have poisoned the waters are now showing up dressed as the water commissioners.
And that's interesting because, you know, nobody has the courage, I guess, on the left to stand up to them. Bottom line is the most popular active Democratic politician is a leftist. He's a socialist. He's Bernie Sanders, not even officially in the party. How do you gel the two if you're a Democrat hoping for the best in these midterms?
I think that for a while people were so exhausted with the deep levels of narcissism and corruption on the part of Obama and Hillary that they were looking to Bernie as a kind of honest outsider. He might be a little whacked out, but nevertheless he seemed to have a certain kind of decency to him. The problem is that even Bernie now has been caught with his paws in the cookie jar. He's embroiled in a financial scandal involving his wife. So it appears that the contamination in the Democratic Party, not merely ideological but also financial, runs pretty deep.
So let's look at what Hillary wants to do. She's examining the 23 districts that she won, but Republicans won their district, and she's going to try to see if she can flip them. They're going to try to dive into California, where, for example, Darrell Issa is somebody in a district that Hillary Clinton won by 8 points. That is not a bad strategy.
Well, by itself it isn't, but think about it. California is already a heavily Democratic state. The idea of winning a district or two more in California isn't going to change the fortunes of the party. The problem is that the Midwestern industrial states, which were once safely in the Democratic camp, were essentially invaded and conquered by Trump. That's their problem.
Do you believe that there's a Democrat out there in the middle, like a Congressman Ryan or a Joe Manchin, that will say, enough of this, we have to give the people what they want, and that is more representatives in government that are for the people, not for themselves?
Well, I think that when we look back a generation or so, there were many mainstream Democrats who would fit that description. The problem today is that people like Lieberman, Manchin, these guys are seen as freaks in the Democratic Party. So even if they were the solution, it's difficult to see the party nominating them.